look what I did to this city with a few drums of gas and a couple of bullets.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Storytelling Vlaire, and look guys, I'm sorry. I haven't made a video in a while. I know you don't want to hear this, but I've just been busy. I hope you guys understand. It's been kind of rough these past couple of months, but I want you to know that as long as I'm a DC fan, which is going to be for life, then I'm always going to be hyped up about, DC Comics. So I'm always going to want to make videos. So I hope you understand that. I hope you know that. To know that I'm not going anywhere, basically. It just might be, sometime in between videos. But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I want to get on to the topic of this video. Now, I'm sorry there's going to be some rambling, and I might say some things that might upset you or something. Sorry, okay? I am sorry. I'm just trying to start a discussion. And that discussion is it tough to be a DC fan nowadays? Yesterday, it occurred to me that the Deadpool 2 movie is being re-released. It's going to have new content with Ryan Reynolds. He's going to be narrating over it. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to make a lot of money. It's going to make probably more money than it did the first time. But it comes out on the day that Aquaman releases. And that made me really upset. Because maybe you guys will disagree with me, but that's going to cut into Aquaman's money. It's going to cut into it tenfold. Big time. This is like Anastasia being released and The Lion King comes out the same weekend, cutting its chances of making any money, Aquaman no longer has a fair chance, to swim on its own, And this upsets me because it kind of made me realize that being a DC fan right now is essentially getting kicked in the stomach over and over again. All the time. When this news hit, I felt like I got hit in the stomach. When I heard that the first 3 episodes of Titans are, mediocre at best, that hurt. That the DC streaming service isn't doing well because, not enough people care about DC, that hurts. Henry Cavill possibly leaving the role as Superman and DC not really interested in making a Man of Steel 2, that hurts. Ben Affleck possibly leaving, I think it's 100% because he's in rehab, but we still don't know to this day, and it's been, 2.5 years since that information has dropped? That was a kick in the stomach. Justice League flopping? Ouch. Suicide Squad not being great? Ah. Batman vs. Superman not being everything we wanted it to be. I know some of you viewers love that movie, and I respect that, and I do appreciate the movie. I do think there's problems with it, but still, you see what I mean? It sucks. It hurts. It really hurts to be a DC fan right now. And I hate that. I hate that so much. Whatever happened to the days when people were so hyped up on anything Batman related? Whatever happened to the days when people were watching the animated series or the new animated movies? Whatever happened to those days? Nowadays, we live in a Marvel world. And it's only going to get bigger and it's only going to get worse after this Fox acquisition. It's just going to get worse. Or acquirement. Whatever. It's just going to get worse. Not to mention, the comic books kind of seem like they don't really have a sense of direction right now. What I mean by that is it just seems like they're getting away from the idea of Rebirth and Manhattan orchestrating everything, and now they're just kind of coasting off in their own direction, which I respect that, but I wish they would have waited till Doomsday Clock was done. And I know there's so much controversy about it because, Doomsday Clock keeps getting delayed. Doomsday Clock might not have the same impact like it was. The DC Universe is supposed to meet up with Doomsday Clock, but we don't know if the universe is even still going in that direction to meet up with Doomsday Clock. We don't know what's going on. And things like Batman issue 50 or Man of Steel miniseries where things happen that piss us off. I'm going to get into spoilers with both of those, okay? So Batman 50 and Brian Michael Bendis' run with Superman. Catwoman said no to Batman. Kick in the gut. Now, I know there's still an extra 50 issues, and as of right now, those issues are great, but still, another kick. Another slap. Here's a spoiler for Heroes in Crisis. Sorry. But Wally West, killed. He was brought back in Rebirth, but now he's killed. He's dead. He's gone. There's no direction for him. Same for Arsenal. Freaking Dick Grayson has amnesia right now. What's happening? And then, little things like, these action figures are not as good because the sculpting is not as good as a Marvel Legends. Why don't they do things like Marvel does? Why don't they do things like Marvel does? Why don't they do things like Marvel does? Now, I'm not saying that the content that we have been getting in the last year and a half has not been good. No, it's been great. It's probably been better than it's been in a while, to be honest with you. All the Justice League stuff, it's great. Bendis' Superman run, I love it. Tom King's Batman right now is the best, and I think it'll be iconic. But my point with this video is not to say that the stuff that we've been getting has been lesser. I mean, some of it has been, like the movies and whatnot, but it's hard to be a DC fan. It's hard to get hyped about anything anymore. Instead, when DC news comes out on the internet, people don't just start speculating in good, positive ways, like, ooh, why is Spider-Man wearing that black suit? Ooh, Mysterio looks like that. Ooh, that looks so cool. Ooh, Chris Evans just left out his letter about, leaving the role as Captain America. Nobody's upset. But when DC, mentions, we're looking to go in a new direction with Henry Cavill, the freaking internet loses their minds! Have we just gone into insanity? As a DC fan, it's so hard to get through all of this. And I love these characters. I hope that this background proves to you that, most of my room is decorated in DC content. These are my heroes. I dress in them all the time. I buy their comics weekly. I scour the internet for news. I have the DC streaming service on my phone. I love their content. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to buy everything even if it's crap. No, I'm smart with my money relatively. I look for the good stuff. And there is good stuff. There's plenty of good stuff. There's more good stuff that outweighs the bad stuff. But again, what I'm talking about is the general public. Barely anybody's a DC fan. Or if there are, maybe that's just a blanket statement, Maybe I'm just over-exaggerating. Maybe DC fans are just not very vocal right now. But, again, the point of this video is that, are you guys having a hard time stomaching everything that's been happening with DC? Does it make you upset? Does it irritate you? Does it make you angry? I want to know. Because it upsets me. I wish it didn't. But it does. I care about these characters a lot. I do. Superman means more to me than a lot of things in my life. He is kind of a bedrock for me. And to hear that people don't like him or don't understand him or tell me that, he should be One Punch Man, or he should be All Might, or he should be Sentry, that it makes me mad. Because the general public doesn't understand Superman. They don't understand these characters. They don't understand what's great about them. And as of right now, they're kind of a joke. Now, I want to kind of switch it up a little bit because this is a little dark and I'm kind of just venting. But I will say this. For people like me, for people like yourselves who stuck through to this video to this point, thank you. I think you're a fan. I think we're all fans. And the reason why we get disappointed with this sort of stuff is because we have hope. We have hope that one day they'll get better. And that one day everybody will enjoy the same content that we're enjoying. That people will be able to validate why we will be able to validate why we like these characters. And I know some of you are going to say, you don't need validation. You don't need other people's opinion. Like what you like. And that's absolutely correct. Like what you like. And I guess that's really what I'm kind of aiming this at, is that if you're a fan of these characters, don't feel ashamed. Because these characters, they are larger than life. They may not get their shine in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, or whatever. But one day they will. Why? Because these characters every single day touch somebody new, inspire a new creator, make them think and wonder what it would be like to live in a world with superheroes. To make them think, wow, if I do that, I can be a better person. Or next time they are met with a similar situation as a comic book they just read last week, they realize, you know what, I can do this. I can follow my hero. I can be like my hero, you know? Or my hero can coddle me when I'm upset. Tell me that these emotions that I'm feeling are okay. That things that I'm going through are okay. And I'm gonna be okay. Because I need to be tough just like them. You know? That's why we come back to these characters. These characters are iconic. They have been around. Superman's been around for 80 years. DC Universe has been around for 80 years. That's incredible. These characters are going to outlive anything. I mean, this is a crazy concept, but these characters have been around longer than Star Wars. That is crazy. This universe has been around longer than Star Wars. And there's a lot of naysayers who, you know, think like, oh, well, it's just going to dry up and die and disappear and da-da-da-da-da. No, it won't. It never will. Because as long as these characters continue to touch our hearts, they'll never disappear. So, again, I'm making this video as sort of therapy for myself, but maybe to start a discussion. Because I care about these characters. I do. It upsets me when people are just not, you know, hyped or into DC, you know? All it really is anymore is just Marvel. Not to say that Marvel's bad, I'm not saying that. You know, there's things about Marvel I like. Spider-Man's one of my favorite. But, you know, being a DC fan, it is hard. It is very hard. But, anyway, sorry to leave you guys on a somber note. As far as my next video, I don't want to promise anything because I don't know when I'm going to make my next one, but I promise you there will be a next one. But anyway, guys, if you could please leave a like, only if you enjoyed this video, a subscribe if you'd liked more content like this. Anyway, guys, anyway. I'm not sure what my next video is going to be. I don't want to promise you anything because, you know, I just don't want to be that kind of person. So just know there will be another video. Not sure when it's going to be. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you agreed with me or whatever, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like. That helps me out, lets me know I'm doing something right. If you like content like mine, you can definitely leave a subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that, and I really thank you for that. And if you want to start a discussion down at the bottom, please leave a comment with your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? How do you deal with it, you know? I wish I could say like, oh no, this stuff phases me, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, but it gets to you after a while, you know? When you're constantly scouring your phone and seeing new information that's saying that your favorite universe is not doing well, it's tough. It's very tough. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon, okay?